A construction company in Archer is threatening to sue the city if commissioners pass a moratorium on all industrial development.
And some residents strongly oppose a concrete batch development proposed by the company, while some are in favor of it. TV 20's Hawa Ezel tells us why the location of the proposed plant is causing controversy.
The quiet of the old Maddox foundry, locked and vacant after more than 10 years, is in direct contrast to the noise it's causing. Developer Ronald Arnold purchased the land the foundry is on, proposing to replace the building with a batch concrete plant.
Why am I doing this? We're doing this because concrete has been a shortage in this town. There hasn't been a plant built in 30 years, I'm going to say.
Some residents believe the plant will pollute their city and cause health issues. Arnold says he's accounted for that.
Those two dust arresters will take out 99.7% of any dust from escaping from either of those dust arresters. 99.7. That's you wouldn't see that.
One man is lobbying for city commissioners to pass a moratorium on all industrial projects. He claims the public hasn't been asked what they want.
We do what we should have done before. We have public workshops to say, look, these are the types of industries our current ordinances said can exist in the city. These are the requirements for them. Public, what's your opinion? What should we have here? What is your vision moving forward? Let's do this the right way, which is what should have been done in the beginning.
One resident tells me she's in favor of the concrete plant because she foresees it creating jobs.
And if it does only create 12 living wage jobs, that would be more than Archer has today.
City commissioners voted unanimously to revisit the moratorium proposal and concrete plant in August. In Archer, Hawa Ezel, TV 20 News.